And what in the world must I do?
There ain't nothing you can do. I done told you when a gal get ready to change her mind, boy, she changes. She don't mess around with it.
I wonder who in the world has done told her that I was talking to Tootsie Blake.
Well, in the first place, you ain't had no business talking to Tootsie Blake.
Well, I didn't talk to her. I was standing on the corner with the taxi cab and she come up and started talking to me.
Well, you say old man Taylor passed by her just as Tootsie was standing there. Maybe the old man has done sent her a telegram or something.
No, I don't think that he done it.
Well, read me that telegram again. Let's hear what it says.
It say here it is, it say, just received wire from girlfriend in Chicago saying you are going with Tootsie Blake. I suppose you have broken our engagement. Must I return the ring? Signed, Ruby Taylor.
Well, now, wait till I analyze the situation here.
You know, ever since I got this here telegram, I've been right sick in my stomach, Andy. I just feel like I was all doubled up in a knot.
Well, your brain has been in a knot ever since I knowed you.
Yeah, what in the world must I do?
The thing to do is to send her a telegram. But the trouble is with you, though, you don't know what to say to her when you send a telegram.
I know, but I don't want her to break the engagement, Andy. I love that girl. I'd do anything in the world for Ruby.
Well, now, wait a minute. Let's just get up a telegram right here.
Wait a minute. Here comes the Kingfish. Now, don't say nothing to him about it, will you?
Oh. Hello, Kingfish.
Well, hello, boys. How is you today?
All right.
Oh, I'm pretty good. How's you, Kingfish?
Well, everything going pretty good. One or two little things here I want to take up with you, boys.
Anything wrong today?
No, not exactly wrong. Somebody took the chairs out of my office.
What?
Yeah, what done happened?
You know, on my birthday, the brothers put in and give me that swivel chair that I sit in sometimes. That was the best piece of furniture in the lodge hall.
Yeah, I remember that.
Well, some brothers done took the chair.
You don't mean to tell me.
Well, how you gonna find out where it is?
Well, I tell you, boys, I think one of the officers that was defeated at the election took it. I was making the rounds today to see if I can run across it. I was calling on all the officers.
Well, it ain't nothing for us to do but write a new bylaw. That's all I can see.
Well, don't you boys worry about the chair. I'll get that. Maybe one of the brothers is playing a joke on me.
What else is wrong?
Well, now, the only thing that I want to check up on right now is about this assessment that we is going to make.
Oh, you mean about the assessees and assessors?
What's wrong with the assessment?
Well, in the first place, don't but 6 of the brothers paid assessment when they is assessed, you see. Now, we has been sending out letters to all the members saying that according to the bylaws of the lodge, we is going to assess the members. So I figures that as long as ain't but 6 of the brothers paying the assessment, what is the use of sending the letters to all the brothers and waste them stamps?
The eyes has got it.
What do you mean, Kingfish?
Listen, egg-shaped head swordfish. We is talking over a big proposition here, and you ask what we're talking about. Explain it to him, Kingfish.
Well, Amos, as long as no but 6 of the brothers paid assessment when they assessed, I figures that we'll just send them 6 brothers the assessment and save the stamps that we would use to write the letters to everybody.
Yeah, that's all right, I guess.
Listen, Amos. When me and the Kingfish figures out something like this, don't worry about it. If it wasn't all right, it'd never get in our heads.
Brother Andy, you was right about that.
Well, all right. Just so I ain't messed up in it myself, you two go ahead and do it.
What else have you got to figure out, Kingfish?
Let me look at my list here a second. Well, that's about all, I guess. So I'll go ahead and write the 6 brothers, and I'll have them send the money to my house so that we'll be sure and get it.
Oh, you're going to have them send it to your house, huh?
You see, sometime down at the lodge hall, the mailman come down there with a letter, and if the lodge hall is locked up, the mailman might get mad and send it back to whoever sent it.
Sure, that's right.
And then on the other hand, if I tell my wife that some of the brothers is sending in assessments, she won't leave the house till it comes.
Sure, that's a good idea, Kingfish.
Well, I don't know what you fellas are doing, so go ahead and do it yourself. Just leave me out of this. I got enough trouble without that.
Well, boys, I'll get going here. I'll see you boys later.
All right.
So long, Kingfish.
So long, King.
Remember, boys, that we is all brothers in that great fraternity, the mystic Knights of the Sea.
Oh, sure. So long.
Well, Andy, I don't know how you figure about that thing he talking about, but it certainly don't sound good to me.
What you mean it don't sound good?
Well, it ain't no use to mess with it now, though. I don't know. I got enough on my mind to keep me busy for a long time. I was worried.
Amos, a gal can worry you to death, you know it? I ain't never seen nobody worry as much as you do about nothing. When Widow Parker married somebody else, I didn't get all up in the air.
No, of course, you didn't love Widow Parker as much as I love Ruby Taylor.
Listen, Amos, I knows love the same as anybody else do, but it ain't no use to let it worry you.
Well, what you gonna do when you can't help it?
Listen, the way I figures out the thing is like this. You see, I have so many things to think about that when everything pile up in my head and I feel a strain on my brain, then I just dump everything out and clear my head. I just clear my head all up.
Well, how you gonna clear up your head, though? That's something hard to do, ain't it?
No. Make your mind a blank.
Make it a blank, huh?
Yeah, you ought not have no trouble doing that. Yours is that way before you start. Just get back to natural. That's all you got to do. Back to natural.
Well, look here. Here's what I got to worry about. Here's a telegram from Ruby saying,
Well, wait a minute. What do it say there about the ring?
it say, must I send back the ring?
Well, now, let's send her a telegram and straighten this thing out.
All right, what must I say to her in the telegram?
Well, in the first place, she want to know if you done broke the engagement, don't you?
Yeah, that's what she say in her telegram.
Well, you don't want to let her know that you is done broke no engagement.
No, 'cause I ain't broke none.
You ain't the one that started all this trouble. Tootsie Blake is the one that done that.
If Sister Blake hadn't come up and started talking to me, everything would have been all right.
Well, then the first thing I would say in my telegram would be something like this. I is not broke the engagement. If our engagement is broke, Tootsie Blake is the one to blame, not me.
Yeah, 'cause I ain't broke no engagement. I don't want to break no engagement neither.
Well, then you ought to send her a telegram and say that if the engagement is broke, blame Tootsie Blake. That's the one.
Yeah, but it ain't broke, is it?
No, it ain't broke, but if anything happened, it ain't your fault, is it?
No, it ain't my fault.
Well, let her blame Tootsie Blake like she ought to do.
Well, what else would you say?
Well, the next thing, she want to know if she must send the ring back to you.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you don't want to act cheap about the ring, so just put in the telegram that you can keep the ring. Do that.
And you were fixing to get me in a mess. Now, I ain't gonna wire that stuff. I ain't gonna do it.